All right, coaches. Mike Kuchar, xnolabs.com. Thanks goes out to Coach Jason Brown, the defensive coordinator at Dutchtown High School in Louisiana. I have a few clips of his snow concept. I'm just going to bring up the PowerPoint. This is in the full-length special report on Blitz Check. As you can see here as we go through this, this is the base, okay, snow pressure. It's an inside-outside pressure, okay, by the front side inside linebacker and the outside linebacker. It's a 3 deep, 3 under coverage concept. He has different changes to it. Okay, snow is a strong side pressure, wind, he runs it to the weak side. So the check is already built in. Okay, if he wants it to the weak side, it's a weak side pressure check. Kids are communicating wind, it's the same deal. He has a flood concept, which is the same blitz, but now it's to the field. He has a blizzard concept, which is the same blitz, but now it's to the boundary. So the whole purpose of the check, and again, it's very beneficial in 3-4 defense because it's mirrored checks, where you're just going to have the check system already built in. He does do some things like this, okay, where Euler, now all that does is tell the inside linebacker now he's on a different course. Okay, that's a normal path in the snow blitz check. Now, Euler means that defensive end's coming outside the tackle. Okay, that outside linebacker's coming inside. It changes things up. Minor means that the inside linebacker's working on the outside path of the C-gap offensive tackle. Okay, he's like the force contained rusher, and the outside linebacker's coming inside. Plumber now, the end is in a long stick into the A gap. The Mike linebacker now is in the front side, or they're both, it's B gap player, front side linebackers, and A gap player, and the nose is crossing face. And then the biker here is the same thing with the outside linebacker off the edge. The tackle has a hard B gap charge, and the Mike linebacker's into the A gap. So all he's doing is changing the path of the blitzers, but it's really the same snow blitz concept out of 2x2 in his check system. So take a look at a couple of these clips here. Coach was kind enough to give some coaching points behind him. I'll try to get to all the coaching points here. Okay, the blitz is coming from this side here. So right now the Mike linebacker has to actually fit inside the offensive tackle's block, as you see in this particular situation. Stays outside of it, does not do a good job. Now this blitzer is a contained rusher, all right, off the edge. He's able to get some pressure, but the ball's still going to get completed. Okay, still a 2x2 set, okay, out of 2 backs. Okay, blitz is coming from this side. There's the A-gap penetrated by the defensive end. Here's the inside backer in the B-gap. Here's the outside linebacker on the C-gap path. Quarterback is able to step up, make an errant throw. Okay, out of I personnel grouping, really doesn't matter. There's defensive end, again, working into A-gap. Here's the Mike linebacker coming into the B-gap. Okay, and there's your edge rusher with the outside linebacker. And, of course, the safety's coming to replace 3 deep, 3 under concept. Pretty good job by number 7 there, making the hit on the ball carrier. Now, here comes a change of strength. Now, this is why the check system is so important. Okay, the blitz concept may be to the tight end side here because that's where the passing strength is, or to the field. Now what happens, you get this change of strength. There's a nonverbal cue or verbal cue, whatever it is on your system. The blitz check now has to come from the opposite side. So you can see the safety rolling down to cover to this side. And all it is now is that inside linebacker now and the outside linebacker to this side, okay, are working the blitz. And that's what's a good thing about the check system. Okay, once it gets communicated correctly, get some pressure there. Okay, looks like a 3x1 formation now. Blitz is coming down from the bottom. And we're all talking snow here, coaches. 2x2, could be a 3x1 pressure check. Okay, here's the end, working to get into the A-gap. Okay, here's the outside linebacker working for the contain rush. And here's inside linebacker scraping off the hip of that. But excellent play by number 7 here, seeing that. Really good athletic play. Okay, he'd be the force player in this situation because he would not be the force player because you have the rotating safety here, so he could play a little more loose and play instinctively, which he does here. And he's able to plant his feet. He notices that the quarterback has now kept the ball. He's able to fall back in here. Nice job by that player. Okay, 2-by-2 pressure here coming from the top of the screen. Now this could be blizzard, again, based on what coach wants. But the blitz is coming from the top. You have two outside, two off the edge, inside linebacker, outside linebacker. A couple more clips of it. 2-by-2 formation. Blitz is coming now from the boundary. Outside linebacker and inside linebacker coming. 3 deep, 3 under concept. Safety's filling. He's a skiff player. Plays a flat to that side. You have the inside linebacker coming on. That's the benefit of this pressure. Right now you can send in 2. And we'll take a look at the protection here. Okay, you're almost going to get some type of man protection, so now you're sending 3 over 2. All right, so this player's looking right here. This tackle's looking right here. The back kind of gets caught up. Back doesn't see that inside pressure by the inside linebacker. And you got a good opportunity to at least get pressure on the quarterback. Two by two again. You got a half slide, half insert protection. Blitz is coming right now again to the field where there's Coach Brown's flood concept, as he's calling it. All right, but again, you're putting pressure on the back. Okay, so you have the guard walling off on this defensive tackle. You have the tackle walling off. You can have one player on the back, but this player has to be good enough to sort it. Okay, his eyes are inside. He gets kind of lost here. Here's an outside pressure that gets right behind him. Forces an interception. So you can see now just having the check based on a 2-by-2 formation for you is pretty beneficial. And if they change the motion, you tag it how you want it, whether it's to the boundary, whether it's to the field, whether it's to a certain amount of receivers. That's up to you as a coordinator, but I think there's a pretty good concept, this snow concept, and getting people home, getting people to the quarterback. Coaches, thanks for logging in.